Hello! Mario 102, 3, 4, 5. How you doing? And Hugo, how you doing? So Astroth Claw, Reaver Horns and Sutaranu Tail. I'll try and get those done. I want to do all of them because there's not many left. So I'm going to start with this guy anyway. There we go, we got a texture in. Is my volume working? Looks like it is. There's no cool echo. Yeah. Let me know if the sound's going well. You doing good? Good to hear. Everything seems fine. Cool. Oh yeah, so off stream, I figured I really wanted the animations in as well, so I just went and did it. So if you look at this little guy, it looks like a little caterpillar. But yeah, they got their animations. Hey Rupidoo, welcome. Oh yeah, but look at the claw though. Oh, it's gonna be really hard to see because of the crappy capture cards color mode. But you can see them. You can see the fingers wiggling, but you can't quite see the 3D depth of it. Maybe if I get a better angle. Oh, I move forwards. You can see it's a wiggly hand anyway. I think it just looks so cool, especially with the eyeball. So yeah, got more of those. Oh, and this makes the stinger come alive. How good's that? It also means it looks like it's like a standard like sword holding animation, but it's actually the wiggly Zaffin spine making it move. Yeah, animations, Rupidoo, animations. Not just texture animations, but body part ones. I haven't done all of them. Like I need to do that as well. Like this, the entire wing is meant to bend, so I'm gonna make it do that. The Jin pommel, it slowly rotates now as well, just to add a bit more of an effect, which I think looks quite cool. But yeah, got to do the Astroth Claw, like have it all pincery and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Probably just want, this is pretty much already done. I forgot what the Astroth Claw is gonna be. Hang on, I'm gonna have to get my notes up on Discord. It was in suggestions, wasn't it? Predator. There it is. Astaroth. Head part. I figured I'll just check Twitch chat because Hugo's normally on it, so it's a head part. Cool. Hopefully we won't get any more lag because I don't know why it was lagging near the end yesterday. Maybe it is restream, but hopefully we won't get any more today, so it should be okay. So yeah, just that part then, I guess. So get this, delete, and we'll bring it down here. Okay, so that's a block. Yeah, it's going to be way too big. Got some weird music today, guys. Hang on. Can't play all of it. Is it royalty free? No, it doesn't say. I hate how YouTube works these days, man. Hang on. Because I don't want the same synthwave mix every time. Maybe I should just download a bunch of synthwave that is copyright free, and then just go nuts from there. Royalty free planet. Here we go. There we go. That's better. I'll have to download them on my computer. Hey Doc Snow, welcome. Oh, you're Xeno. Cool. It's musical. Yeah. Looks like Spider Mastermind. Oh, welcome Silko. I've just like I'm on Restream, but I have got a chat up that shows YouTube chat as well. Yeah, hang on, if I bring the full model back. It isn't based on Doom, it's actually based on the Doom Eternal. Although it's a bit different. Where are they? Yeah. Is it gonna work? Yeah. It's based off these boys, but obviously in the intro, yeah, I saw this, I didn't realise it's attached to the head. But it's kind of okay because it's not meant to be a one-to-one Doom, like it's Doom inspired, but it's not meant to be an actual Arachnotron. Then obviously there's the old school Arachnotron texture which I've used as well. So Doom based, but it's not a one-to-one. Oh yeah, Dark Snow, yeah, Doom Eternal. Oh, I can't wait for Doom Eternal. Ooh, Doom Sigil might be out today. Hang on, is Doom Sigil out? Is there a download link? Yeah. Doom Sigil? I'll check later. But it's going to be coming out today at some point, so be streaming that on Tuesday. Look, oh yeah, so for the lighting on, a lot of people are using the wrong lighting mode, I think, because you can set it to standard or light, which is meant to be better. I'll have a look though when I get it up. We have 8 of them left. By the way, I don't. Oh right, there's 8. Right, we better get a move on then. We can do this if we put our mind to it. It can be done. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all the models first, and then I'll go through adding all of them as equipment pieces, and then yeah, if I do it in a systematic way, it should be better. It's still bad though. I'll give it a playthrough, see what it's like. Dark Snow anyway. We'll be doing it next Doom Tuesday. So what are you doing? Trying to make weapons using bits of mobs from mod? Yes, exactly that. So so you kill an Ent, he's going to drop his arm, and then kill a Wraith, it'll drop its skull. And do we have? We don't have it, do we? Is it there somewhere? I think so. These are so hard to see, it's going to be a bit of work to fix that. Oh, I've already made one? Okay, hang on, doesn't matter. Here we go, yeah, so that's an Argus arm, a Wraith skull, and a Geonax spear, and then you got, it's a little buggy that sometimes gets locked, I'll have to look at that. And then you can make stuff like this cool spear thing. I think, wow, he's going nuts. Yeah, you can make pretty cool weapons out of them, but also tools as well. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. You can make Doom weapons, not one-to-one Doom weapons, but I will add, like Asmodeus will drop his Gatling gun as an end piece, and then you can put that on the end of one of your weapons, so you can kind of do it. BFG, yeah. There will be a BFG like weapon part, so you can kind of make your own BFG. Hey, it's a boy Matt attack. Oh, my voice is still recovering. So my throat yesterday was destroyed. Like after streaming, it got so bad, and yesterday I was wrecked. It's awful, but it's almost recovered now. Okay. Will you make Mudregs, Lava Cannon? Yes, those are in the future when I add them as bosses. They will drop those as stuff you can make weapons out of. Maybe I will make entire weapons. I don't know. No, I'd rather. I don't know how I'd do it. Maybe like it'll be the axe head, and you'd have to put on what you want. Hey, Wolf Boy, how are you doing? Right. But yeah, enough. I'm gonna just plow through all these models dead quick. Is that an okay size for a head? I think that's a bit too big still. I think that's gonna be better. And export. And export again. Parts.json. Okay. That's that done. Close and then straight onto the next one. We've got 8 to do, 7 left. Okay, we should do the Sutaramu next, shouldn't we? Yes. Stumped on what I'm gonna do in the roleplay. I'm having a brainstorming session on that before I go any further. I think I need to do a bit of world building for it first, and then get some really cool stuff going. Sutaramu. Desert mobs. Oh, now they opened it. Oh, I forgot about the texture. Hang on. I should do the texture as well because I don't want to be going back and doing that. Oh, it's going to be a huge pain. Top part there. Okay, that's not so bad. It's just the strips at the top. Ooh, music's going funky today, guys. I want to do something in Vopia City, but I don't know if I'm going to cause trouble as we gather more info. I think what I need to do is there's this really cool map program. Damn, I forgot its name, but my friend will tell us. Well, it's about 30 quid to buy, but you can make really cool, like huge but detailed maps, and you can detail out how big a city is. I think I need to do that to show just how big, like, some of the cities are as well. Oh yeah, Astaroth. Okay. Only need the top part. So what I'm gonna do is grab about this. Before I do that, I should just do this. And this will move that down a bit, and then move. Oh man, there. Move you to about. Oh. To about there, that'll do, and then I can square that off. That'll do, doesn't have to be perfect, and is it going to be okay at 6? No, it's too low res. We'll do 96. It's unorthodox, but it is kind of a number that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, now I've got a. Oh god, no, that's a very different texture for a very different game. Okay, let's get rid of that. So we're doing this for the sake of having smaller textures for all the equipment pieces, because I can't use the exact same ones as the mobs. Don't know what's with the music today. I mean, it says it's synthwave, but it's very very different to what I'm used to. I've got to do it for 3 of them. I think this part's going to add a bit to the time it takes to make all of these weapon parts. Equipment parts, I should say. There we go, looking good. And I've got to re-export the OBJ. Nice. Okay, now we can go into the next part, which is going to be the Sutaramu. Was it Stinger? Yeah, it'd be Stinger. Sutaramu. Stinger. Oh, there's our snappy boy. Okay, let me oh, is that working? Suriramu. There we go. Oh, that's a weird typo. Let me catch up with you guys. Okay, hang on. So will all mobs have a part or PCs? Eventually, all except the farmable ones. Maybe, yeah, because I mean, it would be cool to have something out of an aspid, but because they're going to be farmed so much, you're going to get a lot. So, but then again, that means pinkies and chupacabras would be missing out. But they are hostile, so and you need animals to farm them. So maybe for carnivorous farmables, I will. But for the most part, yeah. But the initial update won't have all of them, just a good bunch of them. Parts can be crafted down to vanilla materials. Yes. I want to do something in Evopia, but I don't know if I'm going to cause trouble. Oh wait, no, I've read that. Okay. Oh, it'd be interesting to have a mace-like weapon. Yeah. But this is mostly going to be a pommel, so it's going to go on the back. Okay. Right. I think I'm caught up with chat. Yes. Gotta like check all of the chats. I don't want to miss anyone out that's watching on YouTube and whatnot. Is that on all the zeros? There we go. Okay, well we don't want it that big. I think we want to add a bit of an angle as well. There we go. That's going to be cool on the back of a weapon. We've got like a scorpion tail going on. Yes, there's a few remodels to be done as well. What I'll probably do is, like, say when I do the new belt, I'll release equipment part or two with it as well. So rather than just a remodel update, you get some new stuff with it. For maces, I'll probably add, like, maybe this, for example, could increase weapon speed. This will definitely add some poison though as well. Okay, now I've got the annoying texture part to do. see it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be much easier. Okay. And because of how this texture's done, I can really tear down the resolution, I think, and it'll look okay because the model's going to be quite shrunk. Oops. Can I change that to use... It doesn't matter. Does that look okay? Yep, there we go. Ideal. It's 2 out of 8 done. Oh yes, the Sutarama does do starvation. I'll have to make that do something for other mobs rather than just a PvP use. But I think I'll definitely make it increase the weapon speed as well. So if you've got a sword that's already fast, like the Cinder Blade, and then you put this on the pommel slot, it'll be even faster. And then it'll also do hunger, which won't be too useful. Could you do a Sutaramu pitchfork kind of thing? I could add hoe based harvesting to that pommel. Actually, that could be quite good. That's probably a good idea. That way you can use it as a scythe for hoeing the ground and probably for chopping leaves as well. That's a good idea. Right, next. Reaver claws. Okay, we'll do those. Elementals. I'm in Arctic mobs because it used to be in there. It's muscle memory. Need to click my neck. Okay. Reaver and Reaver has like a cloud effect on it, doesn't it? We'll definitely have to copy that over. Yeah. That looks so cool. Broken Eye. Yeah, I'll have to make like an archived category. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I'll probably look at sorting something like that out so it's like read-only sort of thing. Oh, why have I gone for Ashen? What's wrong with me? There it is, Reaver Pulse. That's another thing, subspecies parts. Yeah, I think for subspecies, I think they'll drop different parts later on. I'll add it so that if you need this part, it only drops off a certain subspecies, because it's just going to be too many textures. Like, I could do it, but people with low amounts of RAM are really going to suffer. as well. That's one annoying thing. It's hot where you are, Rubadoo. I can't live without this fan. Can't live without it. Okay. Weaver horn. There's our chill boy. And it's got these 3 layers which randomly animate, like pulse around, similar to how the Zephyr works. All we want though is the head. Oh wait, I can do this easier. Yeah. Is it Alt F? Yeah, it is. Alt F's our new lucky combo. And then oh, I remember what the old Reavers used to look like. Okay. Oh, I was going to do both horns, wasn't I? Hey, welcome Epic Shark Lord. You still got your rats? I'm down to 2. One of them had a brain tumour and she had to be put down, which is a bit sad, but it was better than leaving her to suffer. She wasn't in any pain, so I caught it before she got really bad. But the other 2 are doing great, so still got 2. He's a Reaver, but who's a Reavist? Exactly. Yeah, I'll go do both. Okay. How will I do both? Would I do both as part of the head? See, I don't want the actual head on. Just both the horns. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I've got this. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Maybe it should be like here. About here? To about... see, about there. Because at least this much should be what where the head is. I think even the Darkling Skull starts about here. So it would look like it's coming out of whatever head you're using. So yeah, I think that'll work. We'll whack a mirror modifier on it. Oh no. Hang on. There we go. Easy. It also means I can get rid of that as well. Maybe I should tweak it so it connects. So if I do that, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And then apply the mirror modifier. And just merge these and stitch it together. Because they're merging at the centre, we know it's perfectly centered and symmetrical. There we go. I'm going to material mode. This part here will be mostly the head. Although just to be... Although yeah, because that would look quite good, wouldn't it? Maybe... Maybe it should be a bit more rounded. Yeah. And then bring it all forwards a bit. So it's about here. There we go. I think that works. The 6 I had when we last spoke all died. Now I have 4 more. Yeah, that's the thing with pet rats. Might attack. They're great, but they don't last long. So you just got to keep getting more. That's the rule, and it makes it work. You could sharpen the sides and make a reverang. Oh, that could be cool. What's this gonna be? So this is gonna be a pike. I don't know if it was originally going to be a pike, but it should be now, like a trident sort of deal. Pike. Oh, so it was. Yeah. Hugh God knows. Ask Hugh God. Okay. Shall I leave it this? Shrink it a little bit. Yeah. And now I've got to clean up the texture. Okay, this one's easy. Which is good because I've got to do 3 bloody textures for it. So if I load all 3 up. And then... Photoshop. You can't do a simple thing right, can you? So I can't just paste it in because it repositions it for some reason. Maybe I can just load the image straight on. So let's select those 3. Ah, good. At least I can do it that way around. Okay, so we just need the horns part. So about here. And here. And then knock it down to 64 by 64. Done. Maybe I should add a bit of effect to it because there's not really much going on in either of them, any of them really. So I'm gonna, because I know it's not on the actual mob model, but it would be nice to have a bit of an effect going on the weapon so it looks cooler. Get it? Because it's frosty, it has to look cool. Ugh. I think I use the Forks finish brushes. Oh, that's got to be what I use. Look at this. Ooh. Make it nearly full on white. Zoom out a bit because okay, that's one. Let me do it again. Just random. The way they fade in and out of each other means as long as it's a good random distribution, it should ooh, maybe this one should be quite a strong one. Maybe not that strong though. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, like that, and that can be number 3. Nice. Cool. 3 out of 8 done. And we're only 40 minutes into stream, guys. Totally do all 8 of these. Forget how to spell Reva. R-E-I, isn't it? Because I know there's R-E-A. Yeah. Just realised I've been calling it Reva Horn, but it should be Reva Horns, plural. So I'm going to fix that now as well. Also, I just remembered, yeah, I forgot to rename it to base. Oh man, I forgot to rename that from, now there's 2. There we go. It's been a decent couple of years since I played the mod, but I used to watch Pat making the mods battle. Ah yes, I love his mod battles, they were always good procs. Wasn't there a hammer in Lycanites mobs that break a line of blocks when used? Yes. Yeah, the spear does it. And the fist will also break a huge area of blocks as well. Okay, I'm just catching up with chat. I have an idea. One of the water themed bosses could drop a blue spirit emblem that makes Jengus your allies. I do want to maybe look at like a way to charm monsters temporarily as an ability at some point. But yeah. Even though he gave a poor review of his mod. I can't remember what his mod review was like. It'll be well out of date now anyway, that's the thing. The mods changed quite a lot. Okay. What's left? What's left on the list? Got 5 left. Spring Root, Zaffenstein, Spectre, Sylph, Argus, Eachatic, and Wendigos. Okay, we'll do the Eachatic. Eachatic arm. And this is going to be a rod. Oh, look at that big thick arm. Oh, it bends as well. Oh, it's going to be awesome. No, all the way around. Oh, it's going to be such a thick boy. Okay, I think we're going to want it the other way around. And about here. And then about here. Oh. Oh, we'll probably want it the other way around actually, because it's not going to have a pommel by the looks of it. Maybe it would be held by that part instead. I'll do. So that one will have to be called base. I'll just give them simpler names, so that'll be hand and arm. There we go. So you hold it there, that's what you attach to, and that's the back. I've seen the old rock dog Erapede. Yeah, that was a weird one. Even the new model now, I want to refine a bit more. I feel like it could be a bit better. Maybe it should bend that way. So you hold it about here, and then this will bend like this, and then this. Yeah, I'm gonna make this so the part of the weapon will come down from where you hold it. It'll just sag down and it'll twitch, and then the head will go here. This is a bit chunky for the head though. So I'm gonna have to edit it a bit, I think. Yeah. I think that'll be a bit better. We don't want it too thick. We don't want it getting in the way of the head. Maybe a bit more actually. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah. It should be straighter. It could, so the player's hand's gonna be here. Unless you mean this part here, in which case, yeah, that could probably be a bit straighter, might be a bit better. And then bring that up about here. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the main part, and then this is just the tail end, which is going to be wriggling. Hey Eric, welcome. And some random guy. How you doing? You can make the pink horn for wearable claws. Oh, I can't wait to do armor. Armor's gonna be so fun to do. You can basically just look like the mobs that you're killing. Okay. I'm happy with this. Does that rotate? Yeah, and then that'll rotate. Yeah, that's good. Texture. Need to optimize the texture now. Oh god, this is gonna be it's all the way over there and there. Okay. So we've got the stingers in the top right. We'll leave them there. We'll pull this over. Okay, we'll need to load this up in Photoshop. So the only annoying part of doing this is stripping down the textures. I could just be lazy and leave them as they are, but I'm sure people that don't have as much RAM would not appreciate that. Whoa, okay Photoshop, I didn't know you could do that, but whatever. So we'll put that there with its brother. And this arm that and that. Okay. Oh, it makes it awkward, doesn't it? Put that up there. Was it this one? It was, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's probably about as optimized as I can get. And then we'll shrink this down to here. And then... Ooh. Is that going to be too low res? I'll say that while working on the Minecraft mode. I mean... I'll try it like this, right? Okay, let's quickly fix this. God, it's so much smaller now. Whoa, okay, that does not work well with because I use Synergy for the streaming computer. It just grabs the mouse and goes nuts. Got it, and bring that here. I mean, I think that's okay. Okay, let me catch up with chat. Oh, he's getting idle animations. Oh yes, I'll show you now actually. Here's one, the animation. I haven't animated this one yet, so this would be a Wiggly Spear. I don't want to make all of them wiggle though, like this one won't wiggle, but you got the Grue Claw, which is always good. Like an angry hand wiggling around. So yes, they're all going to be fully animated. Because each tick limb be made in the bow. Maybe at some point I do want to look into bows. I'll have like 2 blades and stuff, but that'll be later on. It would be nice to make bows though. Have you got any... Haven't done the boss yet, random. Eventually I'll get round to it. Maybe it'll probably be in Minecraft 1.14 now, because I ended up burning out and just took a huge modding break. Grue Claws and oh yeah, Grue Claw is gonna be good. Shitlip's dope, yeah. Cheers. Let's see, I've got this and then 4 more pieces. I just hope it's not going to be too OP and that I'm covering everything. I want like a good variety, and then I want to make sure it's balanced, and then I'm going to add just crap loads of these in. Okay, I think that's all we need to do with this one. Yes. Export as an OBJ, and each should tick arm parts. 4 out of 8. We're halfway there, and yeah, we're an hour in. We can do 4 models in under an hour, I think. Okay, what's next? Oh, it was a Wendigo horn, wasn't it? Antler even. Wendigo antler. Go kill loads of Wendigos for this one. It's gonna be fun. Wendigo is a brute. Let's make a brutes folder. Pop them in. Hope so. Ah. It was a newer model, but done in the old way. Whoa, no need for a new image. There we go. Do we use an antler as a rod? I suppose that could be the end of the rod. You could hold it there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cool. Oh, he's lost his mouth. Are they actually part of the same? Ah, there we go. That's it. Bloody hell, this is like out in the middle of space. Let's just bring it in. There we go, okay. I hate when the model's out in the middle of nowhere. Yes, bows are planned for the future. Ribcage could be used as a mace. Thing is, for maces, it'll basically, a mace is probably just going to be a sword, but it'll be a fast sword that looks like a mace, technically, so it counts as a blade. I've got like a to-do list, and the Wendigo one is planned as another rod. I want lots of rods because they're like what house the weapon itself. How is it going to be held? Like that? That looks so unergonomic though. There we go. I think. So that's where the headpiece attaches. So the player holds it there. And they've got that going into them. So the player hand's going to be like this. I'll figure it out, don't worry. I'll get it. I think we'll have to do a bit of remodeling with this one. Why is it black? Alright, it's lost its material, there we go. We'll do the UVs first, get that out of the way, then I'll think about remodeling it if we need to. Oh, it's going to be easy to do the texture at least. Let's hold that about there. There we go. So is it literally just that cluster there? Yeah, okay. Oops, I don't want that. I've got to go here, get this back. Again, I don't want to lose too much quality, so I'm going to make that 80 by 8. If Photoshop would listen to us, that is. Or maybe it was already locked. Whatever. Done. Right. And that was in like that, wasn't it? Yes. There we go. Making sure I'm up to date. I hate potato internet, it's awful. I thought of a unique generated structure, the Grand Museum of Old Models. That could be fun to make, couldn't it? Just have all the old ones on showcase. Okay, for this part I'm going to bend it out, so that's better. So the player holds it there. They've got a little arm guard, if that makes sense. It's almost like an ice gun. Could be cool for a scepter, I guess. And yeah, that's about a good length. Could probably add a pommel slot. I've just realised I've forgot something important on the other model as well. That's to add this. So that'll be where the head piece goes. And we will give this one a pommel. There. Done. Wendigo antler. Yes, that's all we need to do with that one. Okay, so if I go back to elementals and into the each tick arm, it's got a big problem. I need to fix. Actually, I could call that head because that's exactly where the head needs to go, so that saves a bit of work. Yeah, that's all I needed to do. Cool. Oh, is this the mighty? Yes, there it is. The dancing Ichitik. He looks more like a composer, doesn't he? Ah, it was good times. I thought of you. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, the composer Ichitik was Bay, wasn't he? Okay, so that's what, 5 done? I need to keep track of what we've done. My memory's awful. So we've done the Astaroth Claw, the Reaver Horns, the Sutaramu, the Ichatik, and now the Wendigo, so that's 5. 3 left. Remover Wing. Oh, is that on the list? Oh yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Okay. Remover Wing. Make a new folder for dragons. Remover, where are you, little guy? Oh, and this is going to be the new what's the swamp axe blade called? I can't remember its name, but this is basically going to be what replaces the axe blade. Oh, for a minute there I thought it was a manticore. It's about to flip out. Okay, let's update you to the new format. Make sure that's shadeless. And Nubra. There's a little purple guy. Not sure why that one comes through as white and that one doesn't. Oh, 'cause that one hasn't got the material. I forget how to do it. Transparency 0 alpha. We go to here and turn the alpha back on. Nice. That's what we want. Nice. This one should be pretty straightforward. So this is going to be an axe piece, isn't it? Before I continue, I need to remember which way around I want this. No, I know which way around. So basically it has to be whatever the start of the axe is. So if I go to here. So if this come out the side of something, how do I want it to come out? Like from there? No, it should come out like that. Yeah, so that would be the side of the axe. Then rotate that 90 degrees. And about there. Finally, oh, I guess I was I guess I like to not have see-through parts back then. Oh well. Done. Oh, the Venomax blade, yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this needs to be able to do what everything the Venomax blade did. So this will summon baby Remobras to fight for you, basically. It must be a full replacement, and then I won't remove those weapons. But in Lycanites mobs 2 they will be removed, but in the equipment update they'll stay in. I think that's fairer because 2's meant to be a big enough update where you can expect stuff to be lost. Okay, so that was easy enough. Just make sure it's called base. And the texture, of course. Oh, real old school texturing back here, man. I mean, this was one of the first flying mobs I ever added, so this is a really old texture I did years back. I had no idea how to texture properly in Blender at this time. Oh yeah, it's meant to be about here, isn't it? That's right. Move a wing and move a wing parts. Done. Could be an alternate uses for some body parts. For example, the crystal could be used to craft crystal lens that would focus the sunlight in a spot, turning it into a laser. Yeah, that's a good idea. Shark Lord that could be used for other things later as well. Initially they'll just be for equipment, but I would like to maybe add other functionality to them at some point. Maybe you could, because I know they're going to be used for armor. Like, if possible, I'd like, and shields, for example. Shields will require a shield, like a plate of some kind, but shields will probably have a pommel slot or a decoration slot. So any pommel that you normally use for a weapon, you could also put on a shield, for example. Same for bow, which would use like blade slots, and armor could possibly also make use of weapon parts, and then maybe I could do special blocks that are crafted out of them for stuff as well. So yeah, there's loads of stuff that can be done with it. But yeah, here we go. In the restructure, I'm just going to delete them. They'll just be removed. A few things like them will. I think I might get rid of the scepters in the restructure because it's going to take ages to manage them and move them all over. I might as well just get rid of the scepters because I will be changing how projectiles work. So might just do that. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter's all over this. Even before I was playing Monster Hunter World, I've always liked the idea of this back when I was playing it on the PSP. Okay. Remove our wings done. That leaves 2 left. The Clink Scythe and Whispered Stingers, and the Warg Skull. Clink Scythe, Warg Skull, done. The equipment update. Once this one's out, that's it. I'm going to be working on the restructure, and that's going to take me a while. But once that's done, I'll add a little bit to it, and then I'll be updating that to Minecraft 1.14. So that's going to be take a lot of time. I think the restructure will be cool. I can take out a lot of the old stuff from the mod, so like prune it a little bit, and then tidy it up, and it should be a little bit smaller as well. Hey Karinga, welcome. Look, Karinga in YouTube. Okay, I'm losing track of where I'm at. So we're gonna do the Clink. What's a Clink? Like, what would that be moved to? Arthropod? No. Well, maybe. I don't even have a clue what the Clink's gonna be. I need to find my list. Ooh. Put that on so he's got something to look at. Issues. I cannot find where my notes are in GitLab. Totally blind. I have no idea. Oh, snippets. Yeah. Here he is. Hidden in snippets, man. Did I mention Clink? No, I didn't. It's not a beast, or maybe it could go under beast. I wouldn't put it under arthropod or plant. It's too small for brute. Maybe it could be an imp. Are Clinks imps? What do you reckon? Should a Clink... Let's get a Clink out. Right. For the new monster grouping system I'm going to be doing. Rather than desert mob, it'll be more like you've seen some that Datazite has made sketches of. I mean, it could be cool as a beast. But I would like to really broaden out the imp category. Imps, you reckon? Because beasts are going to be more animals, like animal-like. Like a warg's a beast because it's like a wolf. Salamander's a beast. Oh no, yeah, salamander's a beast because it's like a reptile sort of thing. So like more traditional-looking animal-like things, but they're not dragons. There should be imps. So yeah, we'll broaden out the imp category. We've got a pioneer part, and we'll turn that into a weapon piece next. Okay, I'm quite excited for this new type of imp. Because I was worried imps would be very predictable. But you wouldn't expect that as an imp, so that's cool. Oh man, Clink's texture's tiny. Scythe. Bring them up. I haven't even organized that into hierarchy. So old. There it is. It has a hole. I'm gonna have to fix the hole. Oh god. There we go. Oh, I've got to texture the hole. Okay. Now this was a really early model that I made. That's why its texturing is just god awful. Look at that. I mean, it's more efficient to use more of the same texture. But like, I did this manually. Didn't use seams or unwrap or anything. That's why some of the tech, like, if you look here, you got this going this direction, and it like slices in, and you got this going like this. It's a bit distorted. Then you've got that harsh line there. I mean, it looks okay. It's, you know, it's Minecraft, but just the difference of the old way and the new way that I do textures. Well, I'll have to go now. Thanks for stopping by, Rubdoo. I'll see you later. Great job in the equipment update. You're already doing the mob with the most obvious weapon part. Oh yes, yeah, I've got to do. You can't like have a new equipment system and not have the clink already. I don't know why I added that, because this part's getting took off. Just realised. Is that even part of it? That's not even part of the same mod. Bloody hell. And what was the clink scythe going to be? It was an axe. Yes, it was an axe. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Oh, I've got the multi-stream on. No, Nightbot. This is not a multi-stream. Oh, I was going to tell Nightbot to shut up. I wonder if I had that on last time as well. I've got to relog into Twitch. Oh, why have I got to verify a token? Oh, no, Twitch, come on. Oh wait, I keep forgetting I use because I've got Linux on my other computer. It gets all my notifications that my phone gets. Ah, nice. Come over for it. Ah, hang on. Can't copy it. 044 12 48. Okay. There we go. Disable. There we go. Should stop Nightbot. Okay. UV editing. I'm going to have to do a little bit of another change here. So, because I've made that a triangle, I have to get rid of all of those. And then UV edit. So basically that needs to go, because we don't want that sticking back into the head. Unless I make it huge. I should make it huge, shouldn't I? Yeah, we'll make the whole thing huge. If I go to about here. Ah, and then, oh god. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna retexture it. This is just so old and hard to work with. Although, yeah, it'll work. There we go. Might as well fix that texture as well before I realign it. There we go. Except that's the wrong way around, isn't it? That's it. I want them both, Blender. No, I want both. There we go. Non-drawn on textures suck. Done. Oh, that was hard work. Won't the Clink be getting a remodel eventually? Now that I think about it, it seems not very clear. Yeah, it'll get a remodel. When I remodel it, I'll replace this with the new one as well. So, like, it won't. Like, I'll do. It doesn't take too long to make these. So when I remodel, this will get a remodel with it. So. It's mostly because there's quite a lot of clinks, so it'd be nice to edge. Maybe we should give it a sharp edge. Can we? Oh, YouTube, don't be a dick. There we go. Could give it a sharp edge. Do that. It's a bit of a sharp edge. Looks god awful. Yeah, I think this one will do for now until we give it a remodel. Looks almost like a pick. Yeah, it'll do for now. Then we'll get a remodel. I'll replace this one with a much cooler looking model from the new Clink when it's added. That's why I don't want to put too much into this one. Yeah. Okay. Warg Skull. Last one. I think the Raptor Skull I might change to a pike. as an axe head it doesn't really work. Do we have any other axe heads? Raptor Skull. Well, no, with the Raptor Skull, it is kind of tribal when you think about it. It's a head part. Yeah, I mean, a head part of axe slot. Sorry. Yeah. Well, it can make like a cool tomahawk out of it, I guess. I'll leave it as what it is for now. I'll do the same with the warg. We'll make it for 2 axe parts, I think. And warg head or warg skull? Raptor skull, warg skull. Maybe I'll make it an actual skull at some point. That could be cool. Ah, there's our pupper. There he is. Oh, this is gonna be such a cool head part, isn't it? With that big fluffy mane it's got. Oh, you get to see the inside of its head. It's just weird. Oh, let's attach the mouth to the head. And we'll call the head base. So all zeros, yeah, cool. I think that's a really good spot actually for it. Yeah. Shrink it down a bit more. Maybe a bit bigger. And then open that up a bit. And then will that be? I mean, would that look right? Like, see, a Geonac fist coming out here and a Vapula coming out there. You're gonna want to make a staff out of this, aren't you? Yeah, I think tip here. Yeah, it'll be much better for a spearhead, I think. Phantom Scythe. The Phantom is such a low, like, I know we did the Clink. I think the Phantom is a, although it's not too bad, the Phantom, but it's a weird shape, that scythe. I think I want to redo the Phantom before I do it. There's a list, it's on the Lycanites Mobs Discord suggestions channel. It's pinned. Actually, I'll paste it over. This is the initial to-do list. Oh yeah, there's going to be, I think on the restructure I'll call it a Reaper as well, so I'll get that out of the way. As well as renaming Electric Element to Lightning. That still needs to be done as well. Xenoblade, eh? I might have to have a look at it. There are some monsters that need to be designed. If you look in the pin stuff in art, all of the monsters' data sites done will be coming in. This will be for after the restructure, but I'll be adding them. There's quite a few imps that we're gonna add. Oh yeah, Crystal will be renamed to Gravity as well, yeah. Okay. Texture, oh god. The incredibly inefficient texturing I did at this point. I mean, the textures were better quality. But man, I was not efficient about my space. So, mouth's there. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, these are the textures I need to redo at some point. I could probably strip them right down because these are the big ones, and they're unnecessarily big because of all the wasted space. And that was before I started painting them in Blender. Save. Oh no. Deformed pupper. I hope this isn't going to be too much of a chore. Cool. Let's get those teeth about right. Dragon Quest. I haven't really played much of Dragon Quest. Oh yeah, the secret project. We've kind of put that on hiatus. I mean, I suppose I could show a little teaser of where we were going with it. It was going to be quite cool, but we just got distracted with other things. Something we still want to do though. Let's have a look. Is it in? It's going to load on this screen. It is. This was going to be our project. Like, this is nowhere near the design we were going to go for the cards themselves. But yeah, we're wanted to make a trading card. This is an outdated mock-up. Actually, we had a much better one. Completely different card layout because not a fan of all that. Hang on. Rituals. Spell. Can't find it. Hang on. I'll find the mock-up he sent me. It was a much cooler design. Although I think I wasn't too happy with it because of how it looked a bit futuristic, the one he sent me. Oh my god. I'll find it eventually. I keep scrolling up. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's so plain though. Yeah, it doesn't work either. Yeah, we didn't have a final design for what the card would look like. That's what it would be laid out like anyway. Yeah, we're gonna make a little trading card game. Would have been cool. Yeah, quite a cool few collections. Well, I've got the Afrit, which I use for Lycanites mobs thing. There's the Arix, Krusk, Darkling, Etten. There's the Frostweaver. I love this design, the Frostweaver. Like, I'll probably be following this for the remodel. The neck. This is going to be an imp, like a poisonous imp that's going to be added. It's also going to be in caves, so it's going to crawl around. It can fly, but not very well. There's the Gorgomites. Goylagar, which is basically like a gargoyle stone imp. There's the Gru, which I've got a shirt of. Kobold. And he did a really good one of the Nymph. Nymph looks awesome. Remobra. This is what the remodel Remobra is going to look like as well. Really better quality when I get round to it. Spriggan. Steinbruss is a golem. It'll be a while before I add golems to Lycanites mobs, but this is going to go in the trading card game at some point. Sylph, Vapula. I mean, these are really good. There's the Ramon, which is on the streaming intro, and that's the lot that we did that he did so far. I just never got round to doing the other part of things, so. But yeah, still be fine. Right. The warg's done. That means they're all done. Oh, don't say that. I didn't export the warg. I need to export him. Warg skull. Export. Warg skull parts. I'm just like showing rat pictures to the stream. Oh, rat pictures. Oh, because of the random folder, was it? I think they are in the background. There they are right there, but they just sleep all the time, these two. They're really lazy rats. Ah, a little light pixel there, a little glint in its eye. Okay. Warg skull done. Now, the Raptor skull I am not happy with. It's just, as an axe, I think it's awful. As an axe head. I mean, it could work, especially if you make like a cool tomahawk tiki thing at some point. I'll save it for the remodel, because I will be remodeling the raptors at some point as well. So much remodeling, like most of the newer updates coming out will be remodels, new subspecies. Though I do want to get those imps added soon, so I will be doing a big imp update, make a theme of it. I want to get some rats for me. There's a cage just like yours to buy here where I live too. Oh yeah, I'd love to get a proper, I think they're called, in America they're called Critter Nation, but you can get like ones in the UK that I like it where rather than a typical like hamster, like mine's just like a giant hamster style cage. Instead it's like almost like a shelving unit, black with metal square mesh, and it just opens up like a cupboard for them, and use like little bits of cloth rather than like typical bedding, and then have like a cat litter tray for them, because you can litter train them quite well. A DCN, yeah, I'd love to get something like that for them. I mean that one's pretty big. Like to scale, it's about like half my height as a person, maybe a bit more. But yeah, it's not nowhere near a normal hamster cage because they would suffocate in that. It was I mean that one there, they got crap loads of space. They've got 2 hammocks, and I always have it open for them as well. Like if they wanted to, they could just jump on the top of it. So yeah, they've got plenty of space, but it's not as fancy as like what a Critter Nation could be. Would boomerangs be useful in the mod? Maybe. I'll probably add little things like that later on. I'm 6'2" and our cage is about a foot taller. Apparently it can fit 16. Wow, that's pretty cool. If I get the cash and the space, I'll definitely invest in one in the future. Right. Now we've got the fun part of getting all of these new parts in-game. All 8. And we've been streaming 1 hour and 50 minutes, so doing good for time. That's cool. Okay. Arctic mobs. Should start with that, I guess. New directory, equipment, and this was a rod, wasn't it? So if we copy the staff and spine will do. Wendigo, antler. Okay, I'm not going to touch the JSON yet, I'm just going to make all of the files. What else? Demon mobs. We made the Astaroth claw. And that was a head. Desert mobs. We added the Clink Scythe. Forget the Geonac Fist. Or Spear, whichever. Then... 120 from Amazon. Oh, nice. Okay. It's probably more space than price, really. I need to get a nicer place. At the minute, I'm looking at getting a better job first, and then I'll start doing stuff like that. Oh yeah, the were rats. Yeah. I think you should do them in the same order they were made. I could do, but I have a bad memory, Hugo. Blank templates for each part type. Or just for reference for people. Sorry, being in and out, really sick at the minute. That's all you need. That's fine, Matt Attack. Hope you recover soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What else did I make? It's gonna be so bad. Each a tick arm. Okay, well, the Ichitic arm, Wendigo antler, Darkened skull, Raptor skull, Warg skull. That's in forest mobs. Already got the Ent arm. If we go to plains mobs, equipment, Raptor skull, Warg skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove brewing, swamp mobs. New directory, equipment, and that was an axe as well. If we, I should keep this one open. Remove bra. Wing. 2 more. We've done the Clink Scythe, Sutaramu Tail, and another one that I can't remember. My memory. Sutaramu, okay, so that's some desert mobs. Equipment, and where's the, for the jungle mobs? Vespid Stinger. Sutaramu Stinger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was the 8th one? You mean some for every mob? Eventually might attack, but I'm just making a small collection for the first update, and then I can slowly add a few every update after that. That's my plan anyway. There's also 3 wooden pieces as well that can be crafted. What one have I forgotten? An arm, spreading roots, laughing spine, spectre tendril, silverwing, Argus tail, each attack arm, Wendigo antler. I did do the Wendigo antler, yeah. Junak fist, Vapula crystal, Remover ring, Clink scythe, Junak spear, Reaver horns, the Reaver horns, of course. Okay. That next to that, so that in order of mob submod. Okay, lots of typing now, guys. Exciting stream. Wendigo, antler, Astaroth claw, Clink scythe, Sutaramu Stinger, Ichitek arm, Raptor Skull, Remover wing, and the Reaver horns. Arctic mobs, Wendigo. I think it should have a. Although they do spawn from ooze a lot, so I'll leave it at 10% for the Wendigo. Demon mobs, Astaroth, 0.2. Yeah, I think 20% chance from an Astaroth. Desert mobs, Clink, Sutaramu, Ramuai, each tick, now I've just got to do them all. Not really Hugh God, I've just made all the stats JSON for them all. Oh, AOL dial-up, those were the days. Oh, we were lucky though, we had 2 my parents got a second telephone line in so we could go on the internet while having phone calls. It was brilliant. Oh yeah, my attack would be on for hours and hours doing them all. I don't have the sanity for it. I would like eventually to have one for just about every mob. I think it would be cool, but it's something I'm gonna do over time. No, I haven't heard them slow down by 700 or 800%. I have heard the Windows XP intro slow down by that much though. Oh, what are all these gonna do? Wendigo Antler. Should add slowness, so Minecraft. Is it slowness? It's frost, not ice, man. Yeah, it's slowness. Okay. So as slowness, doesn't really do much else, but it has a pommel slot, which means you can have a pommel, so I think that's quite powerful in its own right. Astaroth Claw is a head. With should it be a blade slot, or actually the Astaroth Claw isn't ready yet. Need to add the tip. Reaver horn should be a pike part, not a head. Do Reaver horns? Oh yeah, I haven't got to Reaver horns yet. Don't worry. Astaroth Claw. There we go. Should Astaroth... I think Astaroth Claw would be better as a pike rather than a blade slot with a head. So yeah, we'll give the Astaroth Claw a pike slot. Because the only other one's being the Banshee. Oh, what's it gonna do? Oh, it's gonna do Wither. Minecraft Wither. I think just adding Wither to it's going to be crazy powerful, but later on I'll add a projectile to it as well. Yeah, I'll do that later, and you'll be able to rapid fire the what do you call it, the Devil Stars. Actually, I do Cinder Blade. Oh, that's the animation. Here we go, we've got placeholder projectile stuff. Devil Star. Doesn't spread. There we go. That shouldn't have a chance, that should always fire. So when I do add projectiles, this one should just magically work from level 1 as well. Because you've got to fight Astaroths for it, you know. So yeah, it's a pike head with Wither and a damage boost. I think that's quite cool. Oh yeah, in Sonic.exe is a level that has it in it. Oh right, I haven't seen Sonic.exe for ages, except when I listened to the original creepypasta. Will there eventually be a ghast replacement for Cacodemons to fight against? I could add the I'm gonna do a subspecies of the cacodemon that's gonna be modelled like the Doom Pain Elemental. I'll call it a Pain Cacodemon as a direct reference. Maybe they could fight each other. That could be interesting. So if you do have vanilla mobs turned off, you've got that instead. Like the little ghast lore was mostly just to give a little explanation as to why they drop ghast tears. But I suppose if you took the vanilla mobs off, the ghast tear could just be tears from something ghastly. There you go. Demon tears called ghast tears because they're nasty. So you can easily spin around with the lore there as well. Clink Scythe. I want this to help with damage cooldown quite a lot. So 0.75 and 0.5 could be quite cool for faster attacks. Alright. Oh man, these are meant to be crystal. Saturation. A weapon that feeds you is a bit OP. But using a figure could be good. I'll also make this an axe harvester as well, so you can make an axe out of it. Yes, this deals a figure for 4 seconds, yeah. Good for PvP, and later on a figure will do stuff to mobs as well. I'm not sure what yet, but if I give every mob a melee attack, it can mean ranged mobs can no longer fire projectiles. That could be quite cool. Okay, it'd be cool if this harvested in horizontal line, but as a shovel instead. That way you can use it to clear up sand. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Not sure why that level mins there. Yeah, so this can make a really good shovel, the Clink Scythe, because you do get them in the desert. Oh, that'll be a weird creepypasta. Don't tell the Zoator about that. The Zoator doesn't have to know. Right. Okay, I'm happy with the Clink one. I think it's shovel. Harvest equipment feature. Can it be a shovel? I'm gonna have to update the crap out of the website with all this info. Yeah, it is shovel. Pickaxe, axe, shovel, hoe, sword or shears. So hoe and shears are separate as well. Okay. It is a scythe. It should act as a hoe as well. Yeah, so I should add. Take away the level requirements. Axe is a like you can use it as a hoe basically. You can right click and Let's see if I even implemented the right click to till function with it. Oh, that's cool, procs. Creepypasta, Age of Empires mod. Oh, at some point I'll get around to adding red. I'll add red too. I wonder if I could, while I stream making red, stream the creepypasta video at the same time. I'm sure that would be okay. Like, have Mr. Creepypasta like run his playlist of him doing the creepypasta while I do the model at the same time. Can I do that? I think that's okay to do. Yeah, I might do that. I think that could be cool. So people can watch the creepypasta on stream while I'm making the model of red. I think that'd be really cool. I'm gonna add shears to this as well. It's is it plural? Shears, yeah, it is. Okay. Hoe and shears. Okay, Sutaramu Stinger. What was suggested for the... Oh, this is also going to be hoe and shears, isn't it? Yeah. So all the desert stuff's where your farming's at, man. Do Sutaramu poison? What elements? Aphagia and Quake. I forget what Quake's exhaustion, isn't it? Hunger, yeah. Hunger, okay. Well, we've already got the Clink Scythe dealing Aphagia, so this one should do Hunger. Yeah. I think it'll do. I'll add slowness. I know it's more of an ice type thing, but for now, until I make hunger do something, it'll add slowness so you can see the mobs slowing down because they're hungry rather than because they're cold. I think that makes sense. Creepypasta mod is good for 1 to 8 players. You could scare your opponents in every match. Oh, cool. Each attack arm should inflict plague or do double damage to poisoned enemies. Ooh, I'll have to add logic for damage multipliers like that. But I think I will have it do plague. Which is going to be strange because I need to make sure the player doesn't get plague. That means I need to add passives. Forgot about that. I could... no, that should be armor. It should be armor that gives you immunity to plague. So yeah, if you're going to use the Ichatic arm, you're going to need to do something to make yourself resistant. You'll get poisoned by using a poisonous weapon. So I couldn't find the right word and I found aphagia. So its inability to, like, the initial idea for aphagia was to stop players being able to eat or drink potions, but because of how Minecraft works, it ended up stopping them from using anything, and it's kind of hard for me to change that. And then I figured consume, use, they're similar enough, so that's what it ended up being like instead. So it disables a lot of stuff, mainly just because of how Minecraft's coded. Oh yeah, Cacodemons breakdown. Oh, that'd be so fun. I'd love to make a new RTS. I made an RTS years ago, you know, called Malevolent Rising. I think, is it on that CV site I made years back? Hang on. It was made using the Glest engine. Must be .uk. No, .co.uk. I can't remember what my site was called. Why does it take me to .com when I put in .co.uk? I can't remember what my IP was. Oh, this is annoying. Nope. I will find it. I can't. It's gonna take ages for me to find it. But yeah, I made. Is it this? Lycanitesmobs.com/ maybe? No. That's close. Because lycanitesmobs.netfrite.uk was what it was originally before I bought the domain .com, so you can access the same site from both. Hang on, let's pop on my Linux machine. What did I press? Yeah, cool. Cat. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, it's on nicholson.netfrite.uk. Right. It was like a little CV website, but like I didn't go too far with it. Oh god, there's that crappy mobile game I made. Oh, my god. It's literally just pay to win nonsense. I was so young and naive back then. Here we go. I'll put the link in chat. Malevolent Rising. Clearly not models ripped from World of Warcraft or anything. Literally it had models ripped from World of Warcraft, from Doom 3, and some unique assets, and models from all sorts of places that I found, because I wasn't very good at 3D modelling back then. It was quite cool though. You had like, I did two factions. You had the Necrobus, where you played as werewolves, which were like shadow magic, and demons, which were demonic magic, it was called on that. And then you had I forget what the other faction's called, but they were ice and light, which was more ether than anything. But it was fun little RPG. RTS, sorry. made using Glest. If I was to redo that, I'd do it from scratch though and use my own models. Right, where was I? Should take like Ying first. Kind of, except I had 3 more factions planned. One was going to be nature, which would be arbor, and fire. No, not fire. Something else. Because I was going to do fire and water as one of the factions. So each faction was going to be 2 elements with like their own race and like monsters. It's quite cool. It's got like Asmodeus in it, but he's like made of bones rather than metal. Oh, you know, maybe I could load it up. Hang on. Do I still have the game? It's got music from OC Remix, so if this is on YouTube it'll probably get muted at this point, but what the hell. Here we go. Nope. What did I used to call stuff? There's a university version that I use for a university project. Is it even gonna work? Then I think it's gonna work, guys. Hang on. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, does it still work? Hey, there it is. Oh, it loads so much faster on a newer computer because I made this years ago. What? Hyperion. So we'll make them Hyperion, right? We'll be Necrobus, okay? They can be blue because I want to be green. I did loads of biomes. We'll use the Shadowlands, which is called the Necro biome. Ruins? No, stream. We'll do stream. I like the stream map. It's gonna be so cool. It's loading. Look at that loading screen. You got a unit tip? Oh yeah, 'cause I did like random loading screens. I think there's a download link for this out, but I'd remake this game from scratch because the engine that it's on is okay, but it's can't do anything that you could do in Unity or Godot. It does have multiplayer as well, but it's crazy buggy. Oh, look at them all from World of Warcraft, and they got these. Their hair is coloured based on the colour you choose. We've got Fog of War. Okay, hang on. We'll send these. Do we want to get stone? I think we want stone. Look, that's Shadowlands biome, guys. How did the subject change this? No idea. I've got these. These are Ravagers, right? We've got some Satya workers. We'll get them getting the gold. Want the gold. So yeah, can make more werewolves. You could buy gold and stuff. Yeah, it's come from Astroth Claude this. I might have to show Matt and Craig this at some point. But yeah, it was a fun RTS I made a while back. Where's the music? There it is. Okay, each take arms. Plague, Pommel Slot. Don't use this if you don't have poison resistance or you're just asking for it. Okay. I've decided I'm going to make this a pike instead. Effect, weakness, target. What should the Warg Skull do? Also, that won't work. What was that based off? The Raptor. Yeah. There we go. That adds paralysis. And that's in ticks. So, wait, is it in ticks? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, 10 ticks isn't going to be very good. That should add weakness for 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. The strength of 3, that basically use that and hit something with the Raptor Skull and it's going to do like no damage back. I think 10, 20, then 40. At level 3, 2 seconds of paralysis is quite a lot. Oh, I've got like damage sweep and range, which I haven't really implemented yet. That's something I'll work on later for like thrusting weapons so you have more range. Forest mobs, warg, yep. Why is this level 2 to 3? Are they all like that? Should be 1 to 3. Must just be the Raptor Skull. I must have been testing it. Okay, that's warg done. Okay, Remobra. This basically has to be the poison version of the Cinderblade. So if we get the Cinderblade, paste it in. What do Remobras fire again? Venom shot. And that doesn't have spread. Oh yeah, you got it, you got it. Yeah. Just that small stream delay. Swamp mobs. Remobra. That'll do Minecraft poison. Instead of sword, it's axe harvesting. Done. Venom switch axe. Venom axe blade. Done. And now we've got the Reaver horns. It's gonna be a pike. Should it be a pickaxe? Not really. You don't jab with a pick, so it wouldn't really work. I would like some harvesting though. Maybe a shovel. You can't really shovel with it though, can you? I guess I won't be able to harvest. This will later have a projectile though. So we've here. Frost shard. Why is it entity? Frost bolt. Okay. One last question before I go to bed. During the multi-streams, your and Craig's streams are never synced up. Why is that? Oh, is it? Am I ahead or is he ahead? Craig has really good upload speed though. Like the upload speed here is awful. I can only just get a stream out at 720p. Like even if I try and push the bitrate up, it just lags. So it could just be that. He's got the better upload as well. Unless he's not using Restream anymore. Could also be. Although Restream shouldn't really add much of a delay because it doesn't actually reprocess the video feed. It just pushes the same feed outwards to everything else. But it could add a small delay. Okay, elemental mobs Reaver. Damage, resistance. No, should give the target slowness. That should have high damage range, which I'll have to fix later. Increased knockback and a little bit more damage. Okay. That's that done. Can't actually remember who's ahead. I'll have to check when you play Sigil. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Hugod. Have a nice sleep. I think I'll be cutting off the stream soon. There's a bit of animate. Oh god, that is so bright. There's a bit of animating I've got to do left, but I'll do that off stream. Oh, it's so bright. It's like I'm getting sunburned. Right. Oh, we got new parts? No, we don't, because I haven't copied the models over, so they're all invisible. What about that part? Oh god, I've got to copy them all. Okay. Okay, models. Got the Wendigo first. Okay, 1 out of 8. Demon mobs. Equipment. Let's bring this up here. Oops. Okay, we've got 2 for desert mobs. Clink. Oops. No, fuck off windows. Okay. I should have done both. Clink and the Sutaramu. Is that one done? That's 4. Wait, yes, that's 4 out of 8. We've got 2 elemental mobs added. Ah, which one were they though? The Reaver. Oh, that's nice, but why am I getting alerts windows when I told it not to? What was the other elemental? The Ichitek. Watch them all be like way too big or something. Six, 7, 8. Reaver. So one of the annoying boring parts of this is just managing all the bloody files. Textures and that just leaves the Walk Skull. Forest. Equipment. No. Models. Equipment. Walk, walk, walk. We should be good to go. Then we gotta make a bunch of weird mismatched. Oh god, here comes the sunburn. I'm gonna turn my main lights up because this is killing my eyes. Oh, there we go. About this bright. A bit more. Yeah, it's better. Just looking at the colour of this dirt on the stream, I'm definitely gonna have to get a better capture card. The colour range on it is awful. The Reaver horns didn't make it. Also, they look bloody huge. Reaver horns? Don't need that one anymore. Okay. Textures there is a model. Weird. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, right. Okay. I need to re-export this part. Oh god, so many files. That one there. Okay, we'll test the Reaver horns on the next run. Okay, let's just get one of everything. Want that and that and that. One of those. Some invisible Reaver horns. Oh, the Astaroth claw is going to be a weird one. That's so offset, that one. It's like in the wrong box, basically. That's something I'm going to have to look at fixing next. Getting all these positioned correctly. Sprig and Root, Darkling Skull, yeah, we've done those. Okay. Okay. What can we make? Let's get the Ichitic arm. Alright, we'll put it there, obviously. And Astaroth claw. And we only have one pike, don't we? Oh no. Where's our invisible Reaver claw? Reaver horns even. Yeah. Well, why does that have a pommel? It's not meant to have a pommel. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think the Astaroth, I think that needs to be brought back a bit. But also, it's going to be cool when it's animated. But the Astaroth head needs to be a bit bigger as well. Yeah, bigger is always better. And another problem was the Ichitic arm should not have a pommel slot. Nice. Okay. So many things to mess around with here. Oh no, I don't want to pick these up, Minecraft. Go away. Okay, we want to use the Clink Scythe. For that we have to use this god-awful thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at getting these model alignments going at some point at least. I'm not gonna... Is that a bug? Oh, have I made that? Oh, I've made that a pike by mistake. I'll have to fix that. Is that a pike as well? Yeah, I need to fix those. You are meant to be an axe, not a pike. And the remover wing. Axe. Your pike, your head, pommel. Yeah, cool. I guess I'll just shove that back on this for now. That'll do. What else? The Wendigo antler. Can we make an ice themed one? We could add the Jin as a pommel. And a warg head. That's a pike. find a new pike piece. That isn't one of these. Yeah, I'll do. Ah, and we've got this weird ass thing. It's basically just a warg head. Oh, I think the warg skull should be the other way around. Huh, so you're that way, are you? Done. Yeah. Well, should it be... It should be rotated 90 degrees, I think. That way. Yeah, I think that's going to be cooler. And I think the antlers are way too small. They need to be nearly double the size. Because the player hand's about that big. Yeah, that's more like it. And did I copy them over? This is how bad my oh god, wrong folder. Arctic mobs. Equipment, yeah. Oh god, forgot we had oaks cockatrice there. Right, I'm going to do one last test and I'm going to wrap up the stream for the night. I've got a bit of animating for each of the parts to do and then a few little problems like them not being in the box properly to sort out. But it's getting pretty late and I'm getting tired, so... So bright. May contain nuts. I don't think Minecraft contains nuts. Oh god, what have I done? I think I got carried away. Oh god, that's just ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so I made a mistake with that. Let's made it a bit smaller again. It's a little bit too big now. About here. Ignoring the giant ass antler, let's just see what the other weapons are like. I think we can get this monstrosity now. You know what, I'm just gonna get a new Raptor head. Spriggan root. Yeah, we'll go for Spriggan root. And Oh, we want one with a pommel, don't we? Want that stinger. We'll go with the Zaffin spine, screw it. And that. Our Reaver claws still not showing. What's their deal, man? Oh no. Oh, they're there. We'll have to have a look at them in a sec. I forget what the other... It's the Scythe, man. Wow, that's well, there you go. I mean, that's an axe. It counts as an axe. Most stinger needs to be flipped 180 so it's not stinging your arsehole all the time. Yeah, it looks very questionable, that. It needs to be a bit bigger as well. That'll do it. Oh wait, need to make it bigger as well because it's way too small. Bigger is better. Okay. That knockback. Wow, they're probably getting like... Oh, so they're getting a dose of poison and penetration, so the poison's dealing like double or triple damage. Somebody's not bothered by it though. Slowness is working. Oh yeah, so wow. The Reaver horns look cool, but they look weird on that. I mean, I guess it works. It's very spiky, so that's good. It'll probably look better with the Geonac thing though, I think. Oh wait, I can't, there it is, Geonac Spear. Yeah, it looks better. Point 13 adds like a javelin attack animation. Be cool to use that. And yeah, this equipment system is going to have some really strange results like this, but I think you can get some cool looking weapons as well. But I'm going to wrap up the stream, so thanks for watching everyone, and I'm going to go to bed, so good night.